Hi everybody, welcome to another video, and more importantly, for some of you, welcome to another Vinyl Finds of All Kinds video. And I say that because, I started this channel almost 12 years ago exclusively as a vinyl collector, because I got back into vinyl back in 2011, and I was starting to collect vinyl for the first time in 25 years after giving it up. And then I started again, got very much into it. In 2012, I started the Mean Mr. Mayo channel. Well, I've been talking lately about how I'm gradually easing my way out of a lot of vinyl. And that's the key phrase. A lot of vinyl I'm easing my way out of, meaning I'm still going to be picking up vinyl. So for those of you watching my channel who like the vinyl, when I show it, it's going to be going down, but don't think that there's going to be none. I think the vinyl videos of new stuff will be fewer and farther in between now, but it took a while to accrue enough here to show, and there's not that much here. But yeah, because I'm purging a lot of it, and I've gone on record telling you all that, and I have definitely been purging, and yet I'm still bringing stuff in. And when I show you these titles that I'm going to show you today, I think some of you may be a little perplexed, and I can understand that. That's fair, because some of them, not all of them, but some of you might say, I mean, he's getting rid of vinyl, and he's getting more vinyl, and this is the vinyl he's getting? Hey, look, we can't explain these things, right? There are reasons why we gravitate to one thing or another, and I'm going to show you now. For example, this one here, I picked up this 45. Dinner with Drac by a group called Children of the Night. Well, it's no surprise why I picked this up. But one thing, I love horror movies. I like Halloween. And I like the original track, Dinner with Drac, as recorded originally by Zachary, the TV host, the horror TV host. So the B-side is Transylvania, and there's a picture there. So I said, this is like a novelty record. This is a cover version of Dinner with Drac. So what the heck? And it's from 1976. This is when this came out. So just thought I'd share it with you. The best I can. All right, that's the first item. Also, back in 1984, this cover song came out by the Honey Drippers, Sea of Love. Really love that song, the original, and I love the Honey Drippers version as well. And I picked this up because, well, first of all, the picture sleeve. I think I might have this on a 45. I don't remember seeing this picture sleeve. This is a picture sleeve I don't recall. It says printed in the USA, so it is a USA picture sleeve. Don't know if it's the original or not. But absolutely, I loved hearing this on the radio at the time in 1984. And I wanted to have it here with the sleeve and all. Really nice quality 45. It also takes me back to a memory back in 1984. That kind of resonates with me, so that's why I did that. Now, I have a Connie Francis collection. The Connie Francis collection so far is still there. I have not chosen to purge it. I have different Connie Francis LPs and singles from all over. And I don't think I've ever heard of an EP, extended play, but I found this one, Connie Francis extended play. It has If I Didn't Care, has Toward the End of the Day, Don't Speak of Love, and If You Loved Me Tonight. So I figured that's an interesting item. For me, anyway, it is. As I say, these are things people are going to say, well, you're getting rid of stuff, but you're picking up Connie Francis. As I say, you do you, I'll do me. It's not always focusing right here, but all right, now that's it for the 7-inch records. So let's go over to the 12-inch records. The first one I'll show is this one here. I don't think I'm going to take it out. I've never seen this. This is a Beatles related thing. This is something called Current Hits Volume 12. It has I Want to Hold Your Hand on it. That's featured. Not by the Beatles, of course. All these other songs are on here. I Want to Hold Your Hand is the only track on here. But I collect stuff like this, you know. Beatles knockoff albums. Albums that capitalized on the Beatles' success and, you know, featured Beatles images on there, like the Beatles haircut and suit and tie and all that stuff. So therefore, what the heck? I decided to go for this. Okay, I'll open it up. What the hell? I know, so you'll open it up. A lot of work. Now, look at that. Okay, I'll be honest with you. This is in a lousy shape, and I think this was only $1 when I bought it. I got it for $1. But I'll show you something else. I mean, there's the label. Hit Records. But this is another video, kind of another mini video about repairing. You know, they talk about repairing albums. Like, what do you do when you have a split like that? Do you glue it? I remember Chris from Dixieland Farms, I think it was Chris, used to get a cereal box, and he used to cut it down and bend the inside cardboard and glue it in there. Hey folks, you know, this is what I do when I have something like this. Here's what I do. See the record sticking out of there? Yeah, this one doesn't even have a paper sleeve. This one I have to get one. But here's what I do to fix the splits in the seams. I just put it in here like that. Yeah, instant fix. As long as you keep it in one of these, you don't need to glue it. That's my do-it-yourself. This isn't bad. I'm trying to get this back on here. I like these to be nice and smooth. Some of you, that's a better one. Yeah, no bubbles if I can help it. Some of you know what I'm talking about. All right, next up. I love this song, Ode to Billie Joe by Bobbie Gentry. And this here is a Capitol album, Ode to Billie Joe. And it's in an outer clear sleeve, but you may not be able to notice this isn't shrink wrap. It's an original shrink wrap. You can see it underneath there, maybe. This is in really good shape. This particular copy is ST, which means stereo. I already have this in mono. So now I have a stereo and I have a mono copy. I love Ode to Billie Joe. I like a song on here, which was the B-side of the single Ode to Billie Joe, called Mississippi Delta. And I really like that. And there's a fine shot of her walking away, which I like. I really like this album. This is an album that I did play all the way through. That's right, I did. I mean, I knew I kind of liked this pretty much. This was a good album. So I wanted it. I wanted it again, because it was in such minty shape. And finally, the last album I'm going to show here, and I'll take this one out also for you, is, give me a moment here. Now, I think is this Simon & Garfunkel's first album? I think so. Wednesday morning, 3 a.m., Simon & Garfunkel. Perfect timing. I heard a train go by here. So this is the train. There's the subway. Now, this particular one is not in great shape. You can see it's kind of dirty in the back. Yikes. And he even got a little ring wear. I don't go for that. I don't go for the ring wear. But this was cheap, you know. And the record is in pretty damn good shape. And the record is on a Columbia 2i label. And what I like about this particular record is when I played it, being that it's mono, not stereo, it has the natural version of the Sounds of Silence on it, which is kind of silent because it's basically just a basic guitar, and you don't have all the electric guitars and, you know, different effects on it that would come later. The most, you know, the more popular version of Sounds of Silence that we all know. So this one was really cool to have that way. I played it in the record store and loved it. And I said, yeah, I'm going to add this because I'm a Simon and Garfunkel fan. So folks, that's it for this particular video, but I just want to tell you, as you can see, you never know when I'm still going to pick up some vinyl. Yeah, it's a very individual choice, very subjective, very personal as to what will you keep, what will you get rid of, and what new things will you pick up and why, you know, but we gravitate toward what we gravitate toward. And that's the way it is. So thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Also, I'm going to put in a word for my movie channel. If you like movies and television, I have another channel called, listen to this and remember it, okay? Mayo's Movie Mayhem. Who knows, one day when you watch this video, the title may change. But for now, that's what it is. So I hope you'll subscribe over there if you like movies and television content. Talk soon.